A man keeps a 1 kilogram toy airplane flying horizontally. Diretso, ganyan yung hawak. In a circle by holding onto a 1.5 meters long string attached to its wingtip. So, nasa dulo yung airplane. Na-try nating lahat nung bata maglaro ng ganyan, pinapaikot, hanggang sa maputol yung string, ang tendency, lilipad. So, question, find the tension in the string para ma-withstand po niya or ma-hold yung airplane. Okay, so di ba ang tendency pwedeng maitapon niyang airplane? So meron tayong centrifugal force, tapos andito yung tension. Okay, so pwede rin naman yan, same lang rin sa FC to, yung centrifugal. Yung direction lang. Towards kasi, yung FC, yung centrifugal naman is away from the center. Pero kung gusto ninyong i-label yung FC na lang, kanina, nagets nyo naman siguro yung dito na part, na yung centripetal force towards the center. Para ma-maintain niya yung curve na path or circular na path. Kung yan yung FC mo, ito naman yung tension. So, magkokontra lang yan. So, FC is equal to mv squared over r. Then, direct sum. Radius mo ngayon, syempre yung haba ng string kasi ipapaikot mo yan sa circular path. Kaya yan na rin yung ating radius. Answer is 66.67 or approximately 67 Newton. Tension sa string yan. Syempre, kailangan din niyang kontrahin yung force na ito. Para nga balance yung ating state ng body. Okay, next 39. Bago po yung 39, 40 muna. So, a car traveling in a curve of radius 200 meters, an engineer noted the pendulum attached in a car inclined 15 degrees with respect to vertical. Find the speedometer rating in the car in kph. Yan, na-observe din natin to, di ba? Na kung merong nakasabit sa sakyan tapos dumaan sa road na kung saan naka-elevate or naka-tilt at a certain angle, like ito, 15 degrees, ang nangyayari sa pendulum, nag-a-unrotate siya, nag-move. Tapos, same yung makikita niyang angle, 15 degrees din, yung pagka-incline niya. Now, ano ngayon yung speedometer rating ng ating car? So, ito po yung title ng formula. Banking of highway curves na tinatawag. Yan nga po yung mga highway natin na may elevation or naka-tilt ng ganyan at a certain angle. Ano kayang purpose ba't kinaganyan? Kasi, di ba sa mga racing, nakikita naman natin yun, pagka wala sigurong angle yan, ma-out of the path na sila. Baka mawala na sa circular path. Mahirap nang lumiko, kumbaga. So, importante yung ating angle of inclination. So, ito po yung ideal angle of banking. Tan theta is equal to V squared over GR. So, V is square root of tan theta times GR. Then, the rest is substitution na. Radius of 200. So, answer natin is 22.91 meters per second. Okay. Guinness, naka meters per second po yan. And sa choices natin, meron ngang 22.91. Pero careful, tinatanong po kph. And diba sa mga sasakyan, ang rating naman na naka-indicate sa loob is naka-kph. So, paki-convert na lang ito. 1,000 meter is 1 kilometer. Ang makukuha ninyo is equal to 82.4 kilometers per hour. Yan po meron sa choices. So we choose letter C. Ang troubleshoot po dito is wala lahat ito. Kasi in-indicate naman sa problem na dapat kph. Okay. Next tayo, number 41. So, a car traveling with a rated speed of 60 around a curve whose radius is 100, what is the maximum speed? Coefficient of friction is 0.4. Same lang yung scenario dito sa number 40. Yan. Same na same. Now, ang kakaiba lang dito, ano yung max velocity niya? Para hindi siya, syempre, hindi pwedeng sagarin kasi baka nga ma-out of path na siya. So, yun po yung tinatanong, yung max na velocity na kaya lang. Syempre, isosolve mo muna yung ideal angle of banking, yung theta. And using yung formula kanina, ito po yung masosolve ninyo, 15.81. 15.81 degrees yung ideal angle of banking ng highway. So for maximum speed, pakidagdag na lang dito sa formula natin. So AE yan, ideal angle. Dito, idagdag nyo tong B. If body traveling at greatest speed and about to skid or dudulas, makukuha natin yung Vmax. Where phi, may additional angle lang, phi, is equal to arctan of the friction. Given naman, so arctan of 0.4 is equivalent to, sige, try natin. 21.80 degrees. Then, substitute na natin dito. Radius of 100. So, maximum velocity or speed is equal to square root of tan times 9.81 times 100. So, answer is 26.99. Tama ba yung ating nasulat? Ano ba yung friction? Arctan of 0.4. Try ko. 21.8. 21.8. So, mali yung na-type dito. 27.49 meters per second pa lang. Tulad ng ginawa natin, convert into kph, our answer is equal to, approximately equal to 99 kph. Letter B. So, dagdagan nyo lang yung kanina. Ideal angle kasi yan. Pero pag max, yung sagat na velocity, pinaka-safe na lang niya is 99 kph. Similar lang. Max lang to. As in parehas, diba? Yan o. Pero may dagdag lang yung static friction. Okay, 41. So, ilan na lang na problem? 7 na lang. A huge pendulum consists of 200 kilogram ball at the end of a cable 15 meters long. If the pendulum is drawn back to an angle of 47 degrees and release, so ganyan na yung magiging motion niya. What is the maximum force in Newton must the cable withstand as the pendulum swings back and forth? So among these three position ng pendulum natin, engineers, mas mag-e-effort yung cable na buhatin yung bola is sa gitna, dito. Diyan nag-exert ng maximum force si ating cable. And derive na yung formula dito. Maximum tension. So, tension is a force. Sa gitna. Equal po yan sa 200 mg plus 2 mg 1 minus cosine of theta. And substitute na natin. So, 200, 9.81. Then, 1 minus cosine of 47 degrees. So, maximum tension is equivalent to 2,749 Newton, which is letter B. Yan. I-memorize na lang po kasi madali lang naman. Kaysa i-derive natin or i-analyze pa ulit, medyo mahaba siya. Number 42 tayo. A ball is dropped onto a solid floor from an initial height HO. If the coefficient of restitution E is 0.9, how high will the ball rebound? So, pag may mga impact, ito yun, coefficient of restitution. Yung ground or yung floor natin tsaka yung bola. So, for dropped and rebound, we have special formula. That is E equal to, or coefficient of restitution E, equal siya sa square root of H1 over HO. Okay, so let's solve. 0.9 equal to, ano bang hinahanap? How high will the ball rebound? So, H1. Hanapin natin si H1. So, H1 is 0.81 of HO, or original height. Letter A. Next, number 43. What average horsepower is developed by a 180-pound man when climbing in 10 seconds a flight of stair which rises 20 feet vertically? So, power, or the rate of doing work is power. So, work over time. Also, work is force times distance. Force is mass times acceleration over time. Then, substitute na natin lahat. So, acceleration niya due to gravity kasi paangat po siya. Gamitin natin yung 32.2. And then, distance is, or ganito na lang. Convert na lang natin siya sa SI kasi kilowatts pala yung hinahanap. So, let's convert pounds into kilogram. 2.2 pounds is equal to 1 kilogram. So, SI na siya. Acceleration due to gravity, 9.81. And then, gaano kataas? 20 foot. So, convertin natin. 3.28 feet is 1 meter. divided by time. Time natin is 10 seconds. So power is equivalent to 0.488 kilonewton or 488 newton sa calculator. Okay, so apat na lang yung problem natin. Na natin yung bagong topic. Ito, momentum. Pagka may mga impact or collision. So ano yung palatandaan natin kung may collision? Pag may nagbanggaan na tinatawag, diba? Pag nagbanggaan yung dalawang sasakyan, maingay. So palatandaan is may sound and bukod po doon is may heat. Heat na na-release. Kumbaga. So ito, dalawang masses collide on a frictionless horizontal floor and in a perfectly inelastic collision. Pag sinabi nating perfectly inelastic, engineers, ito yung mag-i-stick together sila, like sa figure. Kaya ang restitution niyan equal sa 0. Pag perfectly inelastic, yung mag-i-stick sila. Yan. Mass 1 is 4 times of mass 2. Baliktad yung figure, pero sige. Mass 1 is 4 times of M2. So, yan yung M2. And velocity of mass 1 is 10. To the right siya. Well, importante po pala yung kan natin nito, direction. Kasi pag to the left na, negative na yung velocity. So, velocity of mass 2 naman is 20 meters per second to the left. So, ito is magiging negative. Kasi kontra siya to the left. What is the velocity of the direction? Ay, huwag nyo na lang po muna pansinin yung sign nung dito. Kasi kinapi ko lang yung figure. So, try natin. Conservation of momentum yung ating i-apply. Formula ng momentum denoted as P is equal to mass times velocity. Okay? So, momentum before must be equal to momentum after para masabi mong na-conserve. Sundan. And before collision, tignan mo yung diagram natin. Bago pa sila mag-collide or tumama sa isa't isa, may kanya-kanya na silang momentum. Paano masabi kung may momentum? Siyempre, kung may product ng mass at velocity. So, may momentum yan. May momentum si mass 1 kasi may velocity siya, nagmamove siya. May momentum din yung ikalawa. Okay, so may kanya silang momentum bago mag-collide. Now, after, sabi dito, what is the velocity of the resulting combined mass? Kaya kahit sana hindi banggitin ito, engineers, yung perfectly inelastic collision, binanggit dito kasi sa dulo na resulting combined mass. Ibig sabihin, nag-stick together sila or nagsama na sila. Same na sila ng direction. Matik yun na inelastic collision. Since nagsama sila, M1 plus M2 na yan, tapos may panibago silang velocity. Yun na lang pansinin yan. Muna. Okay, malalaman kasi natin yung sign sa final answer. Substituting, so this is 4M2, V1 is 10. M2 pa rin, times negative 20. Kasi to the left siya. Importante yung sign. Kaya mamili kayo kung yung left positive, yung right negative. Okay lang. or M2 plus M2 times V. So this is 40 M2 plus or minus 20 M2, 5 M2 times V. Cancel out natin lahat ng M2. Okay, so this is 20 equals 5V. Therefore, velocity is equal to 4 meters per second. Letter B. Positive kasi siya. Tama ba? Positive siya, kaya to the right. Take note si V1, positive. Yung final answer natin, positive. Kaya to the right din. Letter B. Depende sa inassign ninyong sign. Bali, yung ginawa po natin is to the right is positive. Kaya si V1, positive din. Si V2 naman, siya na yung nag-adjust. Negative siya. Since yung final answer natin positive, so nasunod na direction is to the right. And obvious din yun. Mas malaki kasi si M1. Mistake yung figure. Mas malaki si M1. 4 times siya. Eh di ba pag mas malaki ka, tapos may nakabungguan, mas malaki yung impact mo. Mas mabigat ka kasi. Next, number 45. Wait lang, may babalikan ako. Yung part ng mga projectile. Okay lang naman no na i-take home nyo na lang ito. Yung mga yan, kasi madali lang. Ito, direct sub. Even ito lang gamitin mo, makukuha mo na yung time. Direct substitution. And lalo naman to, positive y kasi pataas. Para may pag-practicean. Itong 38, na-solve ko naman. Same na same kasi, kaya sayang din ng oras. Paulit-ulit naman yung formula, kaya try nyo na lang. As in, same lang. Ito, positive y kasi paangat yung pagbato. And yun lang naman, yung in-skip natin. Next, 48. A high-powered rifle whose mass is 5 kg fires a 15-gram bullet. So, before shooting, pareho pa pong at-rest yung rifle at saka bullet. Question, example ba to ng conservation of momentum? May collision, ay momentum. Conservation of, tama, momentum. May collision ba dito? Meron, di ba? Basta ang palatandaan ninyo is kung may hit at saka sound. So, may momentum yan. Before, tsaka after. Bago finire, is at rest po sila. Before shooting, at rest pa. Kaya yung momentum or yung velocity ni rifle, 0. Velocity rin nung bala, 0. Kaya pag isa-substitute mo yan, MR/VR, parehong 0. Kasi at rest. So, 0 tayo sa before. Yung after ang meron. So, mass ni rifle, velocity ni rifle, i-prime na lang natin kasi after, plus mass ni bullet, velocity naman ni bullet. So, pikat ng rifle, 5,000 grams. Velocity ni rifle, yun ang ating hinahanap, recoil velocity. So, VR prime plus mass ni bullet is 15 grams. Then, ang bilis niya is 300 meters per second. Magka-cancel naman lahat ng unit dyan, kaya kahit hindi nyo po mailagay, kasi ratio lang. Ship solve. Velocity ng rifle is equal to negative Negative. Try natin. Um, 0.9. Negative siya, di ba? Kasi nag-move. I-move mo sa kabila. So, negative 0.9 meters per second. Kasi, yung rifle, paatras siya. Di ba? Pag ginagamit yung baril, sa sobrang lakas ng impact, napapaatras yung baril at saka yung humahawak ng baril. Kaya tinawag na recoil velocity. So, convert natin 1 meter to 100 centimeter. Final answer is 90 centimeter per second.